If there's one constant about Cincinnati's largest businesses, they're all run by white men. And that's what makes Barbara Turner's new role such a huge deal. Ohio National is now the largest greater Cincinnati-based company with not only a woman in charge, but a woman of color, too. And we're honored to have that kind of trailblazer on our show with us this afternoon. Hello, Barbara. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Kyla. How are you?
I'm doing really great, and even better now that you're with us. So let's get right to it. Tell us about that moment when you realized just how monumental this appointment is and what you hope that it represents to future women leaders, especially Black women.
So initially, my first thought was just honored and thrilled to be recognized for my hard work and dedication over the years. But then as it really sunk in, and I thought about the fact that this is a 110-year-old company, and, to be the first female and person of color, one may say, well, it's about time, but on the other hand, it's a reality, and it really speaks to Ohio National, but also to many other young women, young brown boys and girls that they too have such opportunities. And so once I got beyond the, wow, this is really happening, I started thinking about what it could mean to others.
Absolutely, and I'm glad you mentioned that as far as young women. So what would you say to a young woman who's maybe just starting in her career about being strategic and having those high aspirations and never underestimating herself?
The first thing that I would say is, you have to own your power. You have to believe in yourself and your abilities. You have to be willing to work hard and be a net giver, but also you have to be very deliberate about what you want and do things like track your accomplishments, volunteer for key assignments, make sure that you network in a way that will allow you to show up in places where maybe you can identify sponsors or mentors or individuals have an opportunity to see what you're capable of. I know one thing for me is quite often individuals saw more in me than I saw in myself, but it was because I worked really hard and frequently volunteered for key assignments. And I always led and worked with integrity and built trust amongst others. And so I would say work hard, lead with integrity, volunteer, be a net giver, not always asking others to help you, but be willing to help others. And be passionate about what you do. Don't go after an assignment just because of money. Make sure that it's something that you really believe in and that's aligned with your core values, and that you're passionate about the mission of the organization.
Such rich, incredible advice there. Thank you so much for sharing that insight. And lastly, of course, 2020 has been difficult for so many industries, and the financial industry was not immune to that. How do you plan to hit the ground running as CEO on January 1st?
I'll continue to do what I've always done. I'm going to lead. I'm going to lead with integrity. I'm going to be strategically focused and make sure that my team is strategically focused, and we're going to continue to do the great work that we've been doing and helping individuals achieve financial independence and security. There is a great need for the products and services that we offer, and it's even greater now given the pandemic. And so our strategy remains the same. My leadership style will remain the same. I'm excited about what we do. I'm passionate about our mission. And so we will do more of the same, and we will deliver on our promises and commitments.
Absolutely. You know, Barbara, before I let you go, I have to let you know that I read a quote from you earlier this year where you talked about wanting to lift as you climb and how that's important to you and how you want to represent Cincinnati as a strong and vibrant community, and you are doing just that. So thank you so much for your incredible leadership. We look forward to continuing to support you as we go into 2021, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me, and thank you for your kind words and support.
Thank you.